Hey there, everybody. Happy Thursday to you all. We have completed the primary ending of Silksong, but I'm sure there's more. So we're going to jump back into it and try and capture as much of the stuff as we can get. I did some grinding off stream last night. It actually ended up being not as quite as long as I had figured it would. Although it's possible I may do more, which I am prepared for. So I went to spend a bit of time going to the various shops and hang on. I do have one of these, so I can go. Dang it. Spend the time going to the various shopkeepers and stuff like that so that I can buy stuff, or in this case, turn in something. So we'll give you the Psalm cylinder. All right. Actually, let's just go ahead and quit the menu, go back. So let's see. Who are the people I need to visit? I need to go to Grindel, who is out by Blasted Steps, I believe. I also need to go into that part of the cauldron. Let's do cauldron first. Which looks like it could be Underworks. I think one of the things I'm going to do is kind of re-explore the Underworks real quick and make sure I'm not missing anything. Nope. Oh, I see. Let's see. Above, and then... Let's see, where were you? You were right here. All right. Hold on. Chapel store above. Okay. So by this and this. Does it give me any clue? Opens their chapel in the Underworks. Could it be this thing over here to the left? Yes, that must be. Found the crusty architect. Spin the needle as a screw, shredding foes. Spin silk to rapidly craft new tools. Huh. Looks neat. Huh. What? Oh, can I have any tools actually equipped? Of course. Oh.
Benny Frank. Mi offende?
Spin my limbs for a week.
That's fine.
Hey, Will. Should I assume properly that you're playing Borderlands? Oh, okay. I guess you can't do it today then. Hey, Luvit. That's what I figured. Love cookies. Cookies are great. Yep, and a solid cookie choice as well. Interesting. Okay. So what are the odds it's going to put me back, which is fine. So I can go ahead then and more third strike. Cool. 1, 2. Oh, this is... I have to unlock them, but... Oh, but you don't have a spell as a consequence. That's an interesting trade-off. We're, though, gonna stick with Reaper. Hold on. That's not right. Do the CPUs have like a difficulty setting or... I mean, I guess Third Strike was quite a while ago, so I guess that would make sense that they wouldn't have that kind of implemented yet. '99, that felt right. I was thinking early 2000s, so I would have been a bit late. Okay, Blasted Steps. I've heard tons of stuff about the Third Strike's parry system. I know a lot of people who love Third Strike. Is that enough? I don't think it is. I'm just trying. Oh, but I can probably. Oh, I don't have anything to. I'm very close to having enough. So if I just go actually to the Bellway. I mean, that's. I mean, I get why you say accidentally, but like that's kind of what you want to be happening. Well, I just mean that, like, it's kind of like a sign of developing a kind of sense of the timing. Because in a lot of things like that, you would want to, you kind of would end up having to do it more by feel than by like consciously, I'm gonna parry this and this is like the moment to press it kind of thing. It was the same for like you know, speed running Hollow Knight and now the way I play that, or your FromSoft games like Dark Souls, is that you're not really trying to do a like, okay, this is this attack and it's going to like be on this frame, and so this is when I go and press my dodge button or parry or what have you. But it's like you're gonna have to like eventually what you want to learn is like the muscle memory for it, of like you don't even think about it, you just know how to react. Now admittedly that takes a lot of, you know, practice, so you wouldn't expect it to have it after, you know, a few times of playing, but like that's what you're ultimately building towards. Right. Well, the training is to get it to happen more than sometimes. Oh, I just remembered. Yeah, I have. Okay. So let's take another look here. Because there should be... There's a flea right there. I mean, I'm sure that felt pretty good. Could it be... There you are. I mean, it's fine. You don't have to worry, because, like, I definitely know that feeling of, like, when you do something that feels kind of incredible like that, like, it feels good. And it happens in all sorts of contexts. Okay, whoops. Well, it's fine. Dang it. Alright, let's get out of here. So I have this mission to do. In Halls High, the Chamber of its Fellows. Actually, I can just take this to the High Halls. The way shall be marked. Like so.
Megina fora.
I'm here. You probably want to do a fight.
Catestre.
Carguero.
Hironare.
El Ceresura.
Ow. Ooh, that was close. Oh. Alright. Okay, phew.
El Ceresura.
Fadastama.
Should I get something from this row? Reserve bind? Natural. Oh, I see. Meh. Okay, I need a simple key. Where, oh, where would I get a simple key? All right, well, first things first, I at least have something to do, which is go back to the underworks. So we will do that. Let's go ahead and go that way. And then after exploring the underworks, that may be... Oh, I need to pay a visit to the fleas. Okie doke. Okay, nothing else there. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I've already been up there. And here. Nothing there. Just trying to scour every part of this to make sure I haven't missed anything. Because I know that when I first came through the underworks, I was like desperately trying to get out as quickly as I could. So this is like the first place where I can imagine that I just straight up missed something. Nothing else. Oh. Huh. Curious. There's definitely something here. I don't think just saying the bell really is going to do anything. So is there another way to get there? Oh. So let's go. Not many other places for me to go through here. Just kind of looking at the walls to be sure. I guess let's go up real quick. Make sure there's nothing in this big room. Of course. Walls, still nothing. Oh, get me to do that. Okay. Dang it. Nothing there. So let's work our way back down. Guess I get a few beads there that I missed. Huh. Interesting. Didn't notice this one. Huh. I'll try it again just to see what happens. I'll do it one more time and see if anything different happens. Nope. Huh. Right, the benches you pay for. Like, this room is designed to just eat money for no reason. That won't do anything. Interesting. This over here, which I think is just a... Yeah, I don't think that was anything serious. Alright, so I think I want to cross here, and then... Oh. Never mind. Not there. Huh. Here we go. So if I go left here... Right. Okay, gotta hurry. Don't want to be standing on that for too long. But there's nothing else here, right? So... Yeah, this is just going to take me back to the place where I got the power up. Nothing there. Back up here. Yep, I was already down here. Okay. Then I've got the 5th crest, so I can go to Ava. So we go to Grand Bellway. Then from Grand Bellway to Bone Bottom. All right, next upgrade. Which is... Ooh, nice. That is super useful. Okay, and I can get even stronger, which means there are more crests to find. Presumably, anyway. Now let's go ahead and leave. I'll do... I still feel like the I still feel like the door over here by the technically it's called the Ruined Chapel, but I'm not sure if that's what the thing is. But there's something that looks like a door over here that should open at some point. This right here. The only thing left is... Oh, now I think about it. First thing I want to do, equip my new thing. What do I do? Interesting. Store more silk. Increases needle attack range. I'm curious How does that work, though? Find an enemy real quick to test this out on. Huh. It just says hooked tool for the forceful retrieval of loot from bugs and husks. Harpoon into foes to steal rosaries. What does harpoon mean? Because if it were a tool, like a red weapon, that would make sense. Yes, I'm going the right way. Huh. Oh well, I guess I don't really need that anyway. So when binding, if it's dazzling flash, I think long claw is what I would go with.
Na Fenestra.
Okay, so I'm still missing a... at least one flea. At this point... because again... I know that there's something up here. I just don't know how to get to it. So I think what we're going to do now, because I have a few things I know I want to do, I just don't know how to do them. And rather than just scouring like every inch of this map trying to find the stuff, I'm just going to look it up. So we're going to start with this, because I think I know what's here. I think it's going to be the last segment of my quest for the like gourmand. So Silksong, blasted steps, secret area. That's not helpful. All right, so No, they keep there's stuff that talks about like a secret area, but it's talking about like definitely not the right thing. And that's boss fight, which I've already done. Pinstress. They're fighting Last Judge. Yeah, that's not... Interesting. Need to think about how to search for this. That's not... There's... First I was like, oh, like somebody talking about a secret area. That makes it... Nope, they're talking about the Grindel part, which I already got to. Top of the map secret. God damn it. Because, like, I found a Reddit thread talking about it. And somebody was like, oh, yeah, this is, the right place. It's a one-way exit, which I was pretty sure of. It says it's completely unrelated to the location. Don't try to look for this entrance in blasted steps. Cool. Thanks. I already knew that. I want to know where it starts. We got bosses. We got tools. Oh, that's interesting. Apparently... Hold on. Let me just make sure. I don't think I have these. No, I don't. That's... Alright, so while I'm kind of recovering from that frustration for a moment, oops. So over here to the left was a dude who you can just play dice with. And he's dead. Okay. So let's get his dice. All right. Back to the search. We got our new tool. Grindle shop, which I already got. Okay, that's not going to be helpful. Where? How would... What if I search for... Because I'm pretty sure it's related to the quest. So if I just do... Look up the ingredients. Area, okay, so I got the ability. Sense Croc region. Above the... Oh. Okay. I remember there being some stuff over here. But I'm pretty sure I came back and couldn't, like, locate anything. Yeah, I am going the right way. Drat, I should have known. Ah, that's what it was. Doke. Oh, and this would explain the... Okay, I'm pretty sure I've seen this, like... Yeah, this kind of, like... spiky stuff before in another context. Cool. Oh. No. cool. I was not expecting that to fall. I should have stopped at the Pinterest bench. Dang it. Screw you. Why? Yeah, I absolutely... There we go. Okay. Back in here. Okay. Phew. I see chakras. Yeah, here she is.
Cadestre.
Get the map. Okay, let's go right here. Dang it. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and try this again. Because I'm so used to not using the needle power up, the that, and I really should be using it for horizontal movements. Dang it. No. Okay, good. What's this? Say simple key. There's our shortcut. Alright, time to manually climb back up. And that should be it there. Let's drop down and see what there is. There's no way. There's got to be something here. Oh. Theoretically, that's how you climb up. And actually, too. Okay. Okay. Dang it. No! Okay. No. Dang it. Alright, good. Got some health back. Don't need that. Dang it. Oh, I gotta get all the way back here, too. Is there... Okay. Huh? Okay. I'll go ahead and check this out first. Ooh, that was close. Oh. Alrighty then. Let's check here. Whoa. Ugh. Okay, one thing I need to really talk about is that one of the things the game seems to love doing is giving you this like dark areas with barely any light, and then put like enemies and hazards like just at the edge that make it really easy to run into them. Oops. Oh, a lot. This room is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Dang it. It should be down here, right? Yeah. Wait, that's not it, is it? Finally. All right. There's my... And actually, it's going to be probably easiest to just menu out. Yeah, it's not really going to be worth it to like try and go give the dang it. Get a thing. I mean, that's probably going to result in an immediate needle upgrade like the last one, so it can't hurt, but I don't think I need it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Dang it. Cool. And this is a case where I definitely would not mind this fight nearly as much if it weren't for the run back, which is I feel like, not consistent. There's definitely been some where it's like, it's fine, but it's happened way more frequently than I'd really like. Dang it, I forgot. I forgot that as well. God damn it. I saw the enemy. I was like, oh, it's a great time to get my soul back. And of course, the platform disappears, so I shouldn't have been doing that. There we go. Ooh. Didn't mean to do that. I am feeling pretty good. Nice. Didn't even take a hit that time. This a chapel? That looks like a chapel. Huh. Water source Crow's Heart, our Lord born last to rule. Conch cutter. I feel like there should be something here. But I guess not. I guess not. Cool. I think what happened there is I was trying to grab onto the ledge by moving into it, but because the dang it. Because the wind was moving me away, I couldn't, it wasn't registering basically. And apparently I could have done that the whole time, which would have been way easier for the run back. Dang it. Further down. Alright, so now... Bellheart, which is presumably going to be the... No, not Bellheart yet. Sorry. Although, let's go ahead and... No, let's go to the Grand Bellway. I had to turn in the ingredients. Let's see. Going to High Halls actually is probably going to be the best way to do this. And I think I can go to the left here. It's not here. Oh, I went too far. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm still good.
Fadastama.
Oh, no. Oh,
That's fine.
Toe Manel. Nayi no keter.
Catestre.
Toe Manel.
That was definitely a psych out. I was genuinely expecting that I would be fighting this guy. And it's still possible I might. Like, it's possible I could come back and he turns into a boss fight. But I was expecting the end result would be you would fight whatever it was and then you would actually get your needle oil.
Hironare.
Oh, Manello.
Oh, I need... Okay, that's fine. I can get 500, not even 500, 400 pretty quickly. Go to the first shrine. This is the method I use to grind up the 2000s. Dang it. Alright, quit to the menu. Oops, I forgot to rest at the shrine. Check, make sure there aren't requests. There are not. The only thing that's kind of annoying is that you have to be very careful because you can... The best way to do this is by hitting them with the... What was it? Rage something? But it seems to, like, try and go towards where an enemy is. And so the problem with those big guys is they can move around a decent bit. And then the tracking kind of, you know, loses its point. So we'll do one more run. Like that. All right. Let's go to the menu. And then we will warp back to the station, then back to Bellheart. One thing I haven't done that I've kind of always wondered if it's a thing is the courier thing. Hold on, let's watch this because there's a nice little cutscene.
Mi offende?
Oh, Manello. Alama.
There's more to be found. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It was 3 upgrades. Four upgrades back in Hollow Knight. So the couriers have a handful of things. So I've delivered the bone bomb supplies. When I started, I had these first 2 and then the courier's rasher, which is one of the ingredients for the dish, the quest we just beat. And then I did the bone bomb supplies because that gives you 80 beads. And I was like, oh, I'll try this. And I was surprised to see that it came back. And then when I completed it, I also had the Queen's Egg. And so, you know what, for the heck of it, let's give it a shot. Okay, but where? To the right. Up in Sinner's Road. Oh, wow. Yeah, that should be fine. Actually, just go right. Ooh, that was close. Because the unfortunate thing is that Ooh. I thought I got hit there. The unfortunate thing is that the way the game works, I have 4 hits that I can take, but since some things deal 2 damage like that, that counts for 2 hits. Cool. Love that. All right. Not going to do that again. If I'm going to do it, I want to do it on my own time. So now we got that simple key in the sand, so let's take it to the high halls. And that at least knocks one thing off our list. Oh. It's just the bank thing. Cool. Oh. Okay, money room. That's probably going to lead me back. Ooh, that was close. Rosary cannon. Interesting. Is that it? That seems to be it. Which means we are now, whoops, can take this off. Let's test the idea that maybe, just maybe, I do end up fighting that that big guy. Also wondering if... I feel like I should be able to open these. Well, I guess the answer is no. So let's look up... There's two things that I know of where they will actually help me out. So first is going to be... Which one do I want to tackle first? Let's start with... I don't think there's going to be anything over there. So let's start with Far Fields. Silksong. So let's do Pilgrim's Restore. Descending to the midpoint. Wait, what? Oh, I see what they mean. Go to the bell station. Ah, okay, I see, I see. Far Fields. Oh, this. Cool. Love these guys. Okie doke. Oh no. I think my key worry now is that... Okay, I was worried I was going to be like too powerful, so to speak. go ahead and heal. Aha. And it's a B shard. Cool. I mean, I guess it's nice that I got a what's it called? Flea out of that, but let's pay another visit to the fleas at this point. Like, I found a decent number of them. There's a chance that they may have something for me. Particularly, there's a chance that they may, like, have a new area for me to go to. That's kind of the ideal. Well, the answer is no. So all I can do at this point, look up the next one. Silksong ornate diving bell. Diving bell key, interesting. Wait, is that... Are you kidding me?
Cadestre.
Oh, cacho. Gafama.
Da, fenestra. Megina fora.
Que vig gero. Ledara. Elos.
That's fine.
Sagrador.
Yanara.
Do, Zobo.
Timurian.
Rondaga.
I
Not a miss.
so wait.
Not a miss.
Okay, no. I still need to do a thing. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. So I need to find more fleas is what I need to do, which is rather annoying. Because I don't know where all my fleas, or where all the fleas I found are at this point. Okay, hang on. There's one that I may see that I haven't found. Or at least I may not have found. Who knows for sure. So apparently what I need to do is complete every wish and find 25 fleas. Completing every wish, fine. Awesome. Cool. I'm fine with that. Finding fleas is on its own technically fine. But if I'm gonna be asked to do that, I want a map that I can get. And unfortunately, I don't know how many fleas I've found at this point, so literally all I can do is just look for a flea, check, and hope that I'm there. Nope. Still missing one, or at least one. There's one in the far fields. There's 3 in Greymore. Shellwood. Bellheart. This is going to be so annoying because, like, all I can do at this point is just, like, check every single one. hang on. I was told 25. You have to find 25. This guide only has 16. So sweet. Okay, found a different guide. Great, love this. Wondering what I do. This may be time to end. Like I'm willing to do it. I just don't want to do it on stream. So I think what I do, it's early, but I think I just need to end early and search the places that I can search and find the last fleas I can get. And then I can come back on, Saturday night, and then we can go into the next leg of the game. And I think that's all we can do. I just do not have, a fair thing to do is like, the game's not done, but like, I think I can give sort of like basic thoughts on it. I mean, I was having fun. I often hit a point with certain Metroidvanias where like there's a moment where like, okay, it's time to either like scour the map or look up a guide. And I used to be a scour the map person until I realized I'm not actually having fun just scouring the map. I want to see the stuff because the stuff that I get to is usually fun, but just like recheck everything is not engaging. So that's where I've started to realize like I need to just like decide on a point of where I'm just going to look up a guide. And so that's why we did that tonight. But that's kind of the issue here is that I would have, of course, completed all the wishes on my own. They're easy to keep track of and stuff like that. But like I've missed who knows how many fleas I'm missing at the moment. And like if I didn't know, who knows how many hours I could theoretically be scouring the entire map just for like one flea. And that I think is bad design. Like if there were some way, some quest, something like maybe there is, but I haven't found it. And I've gone through pretty much everything I can at this point. But like, if you're gonna gate, because like so like you had your grubs in Hollow Knight, and the process you got a map at a point, and the process of getting the map was it was pretty late game. You had to find the love key to get into the Chamber of Love and defeat the collector, and the collector guards the map. It's a long way off, but the key thing is, you don't ever like need the grubs for progress. They give you valuable stuff the grub father gives you valuable stuff along the way. You get money and so on. So it's worthwhile, but it's not like you have to get a bunch of the grubs in order to like unlock the true ending. I say, yeah, true, the fighting radiance kind of thing. But that's what's going on here. That's theoretically fine, but you need the map so that you're not putting players in this position. Like, I would not even think about that as like the solution. So like that feels like a massive oversight. Again, fulfilling quests, complete all the wishes. Cool, great, do that. That's cool because like, you know, pushing players to complete like all this stuff. Great, I'm fine with that. Don't attach it to what is effectively a collectible, and one where it's very easy to miss something. Because the reason that the quests are great is that you know where the quests are. Well, generally speaking, know where the quests are going to be. There are a few that are like, you know, here and there, that like you of course have to make sure to explore, but they're also in places where like you'll see it on your map, like, oh, here's a place I haven't explored. Go there. There's an NPC. Give you a quest. Great. Awesome. Cool. This is, yeah, we're back to being frustrated. And I say back to because like the game started out fine. It was going to take some adjustment, but can get used to that. Then like so many things start hitting super hard, and like that kind of makes it not fun. I don't mind in the abstract enemies and bosses, you know, more frequently dealing 2 damage than in Hollow Knight, but there's like a line where like this starts being too much, and it's definitely crossed that line. Like there's just so many things, and especially environmental effects. Going through Blast of Steps, the sands of Karak that we did earlier tonight, the gears and stuff, and various things like those taking 2 damage, which then you often like take on top of your, the damage you might get from enemies. The fact that so often, like ledges and room transitions and even just like room layout. I was talking earlier about like how you get so many areas that are designed where you have this like small ring of light, and if you walk everywhere, you're fine, but you have a run function, you have a dash. Why would you not do that? Why would you not sort of like, try and go fairly quickly? And it's because it's kind of not that fun to be that slow, in the sense of like just kind of tiptoeing everywhere to like just make sure you don't accidentally run into anything. And it's like all that stuff. It's like there's so much environmental damage that that you end up taking, and it just like, and every time it's like, ugh, okay, what, it happened again. But it's like it just keeps building up over time. I don't think there's no reason it has to be that way. So it's I think the way I described it, Emily, once I got past Last Judge, and got into Coral Chambers and started branching out from there. It's like I had a couple upgrades on my belt. I had, I think Amelia had only found one full mask at that point, but I had a few extra thread spools, so getting healing and magic and stuff like that was a little bit easier. It's like I started to feel more powerful, and it started to feel like, okay, I'm in a rhythm where fighting enemies isn't that bad, but the fact that it's basically waiting until Act 2 that I am actually enjoying the game on a consistent basis is really frustrating. And I was like, it was so good, and now it's just hit this massive wall, and I'm like, and it's a wall of not plumbing, we're back into the absolute dregs of kind of the early game or some of the absolute worst boss fights, but just feeling this sense of momentum that just grinds to a halt. And I don't know, I think think about map design and game design more generally for Metroidvanias is and we're gonna go back to map markers, I think, is that there's so much stuff, and you're doing all this I need to go back for this thing and this thing and this thing, and so there's places that I couldn't get to, and I need to go back once I have a new power up to explore them. There's stuff that I could see, but I don't know how to get, or I can't get to it right now, so I need to come back and with a new power to get it. And then there's stuff that maybe looks weird, or I can hear that there's something, but I don't know how to get to it, so I need to come back and investigate this later. Hollow Knight does very well on the first of those, in terms of its map design, and it's sort of level design more generally. But on the second and third, the problem you run into is, okay, you see something, or I heard something, I need to keep track of it. And when Hollow Knight came out, it had no map markers, by which I mean the custom map markers that you as a player could put in. It of course had the pins that were sold to you for benches and stag stations, stuff like that. But custom map markers were not in the original game. Eventually they add those in. You had to buy them, and you had a limited number of them, and you only had 4 types, which were pretty much meaningless as markers. And so I've kind of been on this kick of look, what you need is markers which are kind of immediately apparent what they're going to be, and you shouldn't really be limiting the player in how many they can put down. And you should be trying to make them something so that the player will want to put them down. So I think of a game like Blasphemous. Blasphemous has a handful, 5 to 7 different marker types, maybe more than that. And 3 of them are just shapes, but several of them are things that are immediately apparent, like a treasure chest or a skull or a little cherub face, because one of your collectibles is these little cherubs, and so those have an immediately clear usage, and you have those from the beginning, you just start with them, and so Hollow Knight kind of fails that test, and then Silksong like takes that failure and like makes it worse. Not only do you not get to start with markers, not only are those markers just like generic circles with etchings on them, which give you nothing to go off of, so you're making up your own system that you then have to keep track of. But not only do you have to buy them, but they're now doled out across like the game, so that you can't even have enough when you start for the stuff you would want it for. So like you start out and you're like, oh, here's this weird door, and like I have no clue what to do with this. I should make note of it for later, and you don't have any markers. And then you come to like, here's another weird door, and here's like a third weird door, and they're all different doors, so I should probably at least keep like at least 2 different markers for them, so I'm not confusing which one's which. Or here's like, oh, this looks like a climbable wall, maybe I should come back for this. And it's like, you can't keep track of it. And it's like, the fact that you can't is so like mind-boggling. So I'm being really negative. It's like so much of Silksong has been like getting gears turning about like, I'm not like convinced that Team Cherry are good at like game design at the end of the day. Like they make cool stuff. The art's great. The music's just been phenomenal, like all the way through. There's fun stuff in here. It's just like there are just these little things that are like, why would you do this? And I'm like racking my brain trying to figure out, because like they've had so much time. There's been so much discussion about like, this doesn't really work well. Like, here's probably how you would make it work better. And just like, they didn't do it. and I'm just like, what could possibly have caused this? Anyway, rant over. Like I said, we're just going to end early tonight. I'm going to spend time on my own getting the fleas so that we can prep for sort of moving on rather than having to do this on stream. So I will come back. I can't come back tomorrow night because I'm going to be playing Warhammer Kill Team. So it will be Saturday night that we resume our journey. So with that, Will Lubit, thank you so much for coming out. Anybody who was here lurking, you are appreciated. And I hope everybody has a good rest of their night, a good rest of their week. And if I don't see you, have a good weekend. So long.